Eugene City Council, or September 16th. Those wishing to speak, this is a public hearing on an ordinance concerning protection for individuals and amending section 2.497 of the Eugene Code 1971. Those wishing to speak during the public hearing, must submit a completed request to speak from the information desk prior to beginning of the public hearing. When you come to the podium, please give your name, city of residence, and for Eugene residents, your ward if known. You will have 3 minutes to comment. There are lights on the timer. The red light indicates the end of 3 minutes. And how many? One? We have one speaker, Michael Gannon.
Sorry, Michael. Good evening, councilors. Thanks for coming down for this meeting. I have the sensation almost that you're having it, especially for me, because of the topic I have for you, and that I am anxious to get some help on. So I decided to come down here tonight, not even knowing what you were going to talk about, thinking there was public testimony. But mine is right on your topic, I believe. A friend of mine that I know from living at the mission occasionally and eating there often, has rumored to have taken his life in a painful event along the railroad tracks over by 99. And people who knew him and tried to offer moral support to this person are pretty aghast that that happened. We don't know if it really happened. I was upset about it for a while, and I started doing my investigation, and now I don't even know if it happened. But I talked to Vital Statistics at the county public health, and they told me that was not public information to know that someone had died. I went to the district attorney's office where the medical investigators are housed under the umbrella of district attorney, and no one would talk to me on the phone. So I left a message with the name that I have and hoped that someone would call me back and tell me yay or nay. Since then, I've run into somebody else who knew about this death, and they had a different picture than the one that I took of my friend on a random day in front of the fire department over there across the street from the mission. And just over the weekend, I attended the service downtown for the woman who was crushed by the garbage truck. And I'm running out of time. I don't know if I'm speaking that slowly or just not making any sense, but I think a lot of people would like to get some kind of closure, is the common word these days used for these kinds of situations. And I would. We don't even know if he has died. And I was given the name of another person who died similarly with a different name. So here I am, and it's so much time has passed since his death on the 2nd, if it was him. And already we've had a service for somebody else, and I can't even begin to get into the issues that come up because he was alone on the streets and was young and was not able to take care of himself. And we think we have a caring community.
That ends the public hearing. Do councilors have comments?
Patty?
Oh, Claire?
So we didn't get a suggested motion in our AIS. We just said council may choose to vote to amend the ordinance or take no action at this time.
Yeah, I mean, this is typically just scheduled for public hearing.
And then we would, it
You would,
comes back.
it would
maybe-
come back.
Okay.
You certainly can, if you unanimously agree that you're all comfortable taking action this evening, you could. And the motion would simply be move to adopt an ordinance concerning, just read the title, which you see on page 67 of your agenda in attachment B, if that's something, but you'd need a unanimous consent to do that.
I would be prepared to put forward a motion. You say on page 67?
67 of your agenda, it's attachment B. That is the ordinance title. If you read to move to adopt and read the ordinance title.
I move to adopt an ordinance concerning protections for individuals and amending section 2.497 of the Eugene Code 1971.
Second.
Comments? Personally, I would prefer to wait till everyone's here, but is Alan on the phone still? Counselor Zelenka? No. Counselor Clark?
Is this time sensitive?
No.
I'd like to be able to read it more thoroughly than I have. I apologize. Usually we don't. Well, I wasn't prepared to vote on it tonight because we usually don't.
There's an objection.
That's fine.
We
Yeah, and I thought Alan was on the phone still.
I'm actually, if everybody wants to vote, okay, but I'm not as well versed on this as I'd like to be.
Then we should wait.
I think any person can object, and we can vote on it later.
I'm happy to withdraw the motion.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anything else before we leave? I want to say thanks to Michael Gannon for speaking to us, and I'm sorry I don't know what to say about it, but the meeting is adjourned.